Hello, my fellow humans. So, today I want to talk about some synchronicities in my life lately. So, I graduated with my thesis on environmental and ethical responsibility of big tech at the end of September. And at that time, I started receiving emails about sales program that I actually wanted to attend years ago already, but I didn't have enough money back then. And it seemed like a great opportunity that I enrolled now since I graduated, and I kind of attended this school because I wanted, not just kind of, but truly. There were more reasons, but the main one was that I wanted to become more credible as a business coach with business secretary school, because before I had a lot of experience from running my own business and also working for other people who are running their businesses, but I still wanted to have more wider picture. I knew that there are areas where I need to know more so that I can give more to my clients. And okay, I graduated, and of course I knew I wanted to put my coaching business first now and fully dedicate myself to it. And the emails for the sales training started coming, and I decided to enroll. I enrolled in that. I got money together, and it's an amazing program. It's about doing sales in a way where you really respect the potential client, and if you can serve them, you let them know you can help them, and if not, it's also good. You can still serve them, be generous with them, but if they say no, it's okay. It's not a big deal because there are always other people that you can serve. And I'm thinking of it in a way as though I'm making delicious cupcakes, and there are gonna be some people who are gonna say no, even though those cupcakes are the most freaking delicious, the most amazing, healthy, yummy, everything. But still some people gonna feel like, no, I don't want a cupcake right now, and that's okay. And I kind of experienced this quite a lot since in the house I live in with my husband and my in-laws, I'm the person who eats the most healthy, and usually other people in the house don't want to eat my food. And it can sometimes feel to me as though I'm not cooking good, even though I love my own food. But if my friends come to visit and I share my food with them, they love it. They love it, they eat it, and yeah, that's the point. Like, serve your genius to people who want it, and if there are people who don't want it, okay, they don't want it. So what other synchronicities I want to talk about? So as I wanted to put my coaching business first, I knew I had to let go some freelancing roles, but my plan was like to continue with freelancing as I build my business. And I decided that I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 days per week freelancing for other people, and 2 or 3 days working strictly on my business, on my writing, on my coaching. And as things evolve, that I'm gonna like focus full time on my coaching. But something came up in one of my freelancing roles that actually took most of my time. I got in a conflict with the person that hired me there, and that we were working along. I got into conflict because she expected me that I empty trash bins. and I didn't know that. And when I realized it, I let her know that I don't think this is my job. And then we got into a conflict, and I'm actually very proud of myself that I stayed on a very professional level, even though I felt emotions and all of this. But I set a boundary, explaining that it would be good if we make like a contract in which she puts my job description, what she actually expects from me, because I was doing business administration and I didn't even think of emptying trash bins. I was not there for this reason. So, interesting thing then happened. I mean, that freelancing job ended. I had to work through the conflict because I'm the person who, if I'm in a conflict, I'm gonna be thinking about it, thinking what I did wrong, and it's very common for me to go in a shame spiral and then close into myself and feel like, oh, I'm such a bad person. Like, what if this is gonna happen with everyone? What if I'm not a safe person for other people? What if like there is something wrong with me and I just cannot be in healthy relationships with others? Like these kind of things. But I went about it this time other way, and I spoke with my friends about the situation, which helped me a lot. And there was an interesting thing even before I spoke with one friend about it. He said that by doing what we love, we give back to the world. And he gave an example. So if you're not loving to clean, like don't be a cleaner. If that's not what you love to do, don't be a cleaner. And it was so interesting because I had this example of being expected to empty trash bins, like doing the cleaner's job, even though I know like this is not my genius zone. Well, actually, I love cleaning in my home. I love cleaning the space around me, but at the office of someone else, I'm not the cleaner there. So that was one thing. And then it happened yesterday for one other freelancing job. I was being asked on a phone call. I was in the middle of listening to a Zoom webinar, also related to being in your genius zone and to doing the work that you love. And I got a phone call from the freelancing job in between, and I was being asked if I would be willing to take on more hours. And I told that no, and we got in a conversation, and I then told her that I'm teaching my clients to prioritize their genius zone, the work that they love to do, and I need to be example of it as well. And then when we finished the conversation, and this conversation was beautiful, very respectful, still building bridges in contrast with the other freelancing job. Anyway, then I go back to that Zoom webinar, and there was the person talking about not being a cleaner if that's not your genius zone, if that's not what you love to do, that you focus on doing what you love to do in the world. So that was super interesting. Okay, and then there is another thing that I want to share quickly now, and the next time I might speak more about it. And this is, I had a phone call with my friend and we were speaking about her plans, and she said that you have to put the plans, because she's really great with plans, that you have to put them where they want to be, not where you want them. So you have to kind of experiment so that you find the place that they love to be at, where they can grow and shine. and not where you put them. And that's such an interesting thing, because I'm sure you know the feeling when people expect something of you and put you in some place where they want you to be, but this is not where you can blossom. Okay, so I gotta go attend one online meeting, and links for coaching and my webpage and the mental fog remover self-coaching tool in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.